and get this set up real quick. Alright. Okay, there we go. There we go. Go back here. Alright, there we go. Good. Okay. Cool. All right. First off, I want to say one love, God bless. It's the one and only Hip Hop Gamer. We're about to talk about that Street Fighter 5 review, and we're going to talk about the controversy. Welcome to another episode of Shots Fired. Let's get it on. All right. Now, ready to get it in. First off, I've been playing Street Fighter 5 like crazy. Y'all saw the review stream that I did, and now we're going to talk about everything in detail. We're going to run through the graphics. We're going to run through the gameplay. We're going to talk about the controversy. We're going to talk about all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things that need to be said, and a lot of these things aren't touched upon on the big media outlets. And a lot of the gamers nowadays, I feel a lot of them is very spoiled and have this sense of entitlement, and it's ugly. And I feel that a lot of gamers now that didn't grow up in the era of the Atari 2600s and all the other stuff back in the day, if you don't know where you came from, or ain't willing to do the history on where we came from when it came to gaming, then you're never going to truly appreciate how we moving forward. And I feel that's a big problem in the growth of our culture. Not financially, but respectfully. You see what I'm saying? So I want to break everything down. Let me talk to the people real quick. Cool Guy Dags 28. God bless. What's going on, man? How you feeling? Ice Cube 987. God bless. What's going on, man? Illustrated DEO was good. Yeah, man. I'm about to put it down with the Street Fighter 5 joint. So now we got a few people here. Let's get it started. First thing is this. I want to give a big shout out to BET, Hot 97, and GameStop. Those are my peoples and my partners right there. I want to give a big shout out to the Project, well, not Project Games anymore, it's just Games. But as you can see right here, I got the Street Fighter 5 games case, Vanguard, 19-inch LED monitor screen built in there. Is crazy. This joint is amazing. I had it at the airport playing. Is retarded. The joint is crazy. But you can also see it in the picture right there. Make sure you go out there and get you one. It's crazy, yo. The games cases, you need that. Real talk. I want to give a big shout out to Gerard Butler and Angela Bassett. I had the honor of interviewing them recently for their new movie London Has Fallen, so make sure you check out London Has Fallen. It comes out March 4th. And big shout out to the legend himself, Hideo Kojima. Kojima is the man. This is me and Kojima. This is a couple of years back at on the red carpet at the Video Game Awards, I believe. So shout out to Jeff Keighley, you know, Video Game Awards and stuff like that at the time. But yeah, Kojima, that's my dude. So yeah, had him rocking the belt. That was dope. So now let's get into the Street Fighter 5 review and controversy. First thing is the graphics. This is the easily, hands down, the best looking Street Fighter 5 ever. Like seriously, this joint look crazy detailed. When you see Ryu and you see just the cuts and the way it's drawn, that joint look phenomenal. When you look at Fang and just the design, when you look at Daslam, Daslam looked like a true spiritual monk warrior type of dude. The way they animated his body and the way it moves, like the game looks breathtaking. The special effects, especially when you go into your V-trigger, V-skill stuff, it is insane. And I'm very proud at how different it looks from, you know, any other Street Fighter in terms of detail, artwork, and the way they allow the characters to come to life because of the way the art style is and the way they introduce new characters too. With the way the art style is, you can truly appreciate the forward movement of the franchise from a graphical standpoint. You know what I'm saying? The background of the game, it look, even though you're going left to right playing 2D, it has this 3D-ish type of feel just because of how alive everything is. You know, from each move you make, the animation, the way it looks. One of the things that I loved about Mortal Kombat so much was you could appreciate the actual fight. You could see everything. Because a lot of times when you playing a lot of games, especially Marvel vs. Capcom or something, the animation and everything is so wild across the screen that you can't truly appreciate each movement and motion of the fight. In Street Fighter V, you can appreciate each hit, each motion, everything. You see it so detailed. So the graphics is incredible. All the special effects that's unique to each character. The game looks beautiful. That's the first thing. Second thing, let's talk the gameplay. The gameplay is extremely deep, but you gotta learn each character. Like, you truly, and when I mean learn each character, I'm talking about play with the character and play against the character. Because, for example, my favorite character is Ryu in this particular game. But when I was playing against Fang online, I was getting destroyed initially because I didn't know Fang's moves. I didn't know how he operates, his animation. There's a lot of things I just didn't know. And the way this game is so detailed that you got to pay attention to all those moves. Fang got this incredible crossover where he slides under your body like this. I had to learn all these things playing against him and using them. So now that I did that, I'm studying not the game itself, but the individuals, the characters themselves. The game allows you to do that more because the way it feels and how deep the game is and the way the animation is, you can truly appreciate the frame data and everything that it has in it. The game is mind-blowing. It's very responsive. It feels great, feels tight, but there's a lot of things you gotta learn about it. Get rid of your Ultra Street Fighter 4 mindset. Because a lot of things you're going to do that you would do in Street Fighter 4 is not going to work in Street Fighter 5. It's not. Like, it's hard. Like, it's real. Timing is definitely different. It's still responsive. It's great. But it's just different because it's not just about the game's timing. It's about your character's ability within the timing as well. It's a lot. It is crazy, phenomenal. I love it. I love the combos. I love the sound of the hits. It feels more stronger. The gameplay is great, man. The gameplay is great. It's a lot more tense, spacing, all of that. It is phenomenal. So far we covered graphics, we covered gameplay. Everything looks good. Now we're about to get up in this controversy. But before I start the controversy, I want to talk to the people. Alright, so we got 13 people in here. Mr. Cool Fantastic, what's going on? Illustrated DEO, what's going on again? Evo 2016, gonna be lit this year. I'm definitely hyped for the title lineups. Like Tekken 7 and Guilty Gear Xrd, no doubt. Tekken God Jets, I love Tekken, baby. Yeah, I want to go to Evo. Alright, cool. Ice Cube, I played the beta. Okay, cool. So now I want to talk about the controversy portion. Now, when Street Fighter V first was announced, right, a lot of people was blown away. They was even more blown away that it was exclusive, a console exclusive for the PlayStation 4. And a lot of people didn't even know that Street Fighter V, if it wasn't for Sony, wouldn't have happened. So when we got the news, it was overwhelmingly exciting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's geared up, everybody's happy, everybody can't wait to see this game. That's one, right? Then months and months and months pass, you start seeing people play the game, see some YouTube videos here and there, cancel. You see some YouTube videos here and there, all this other stuff, people getting even more excited. You know what I'm saying? Game is looking better and better every time you see it. There's a big build up, a lot of support. Boom, right? Okay. Now, here's what bothers me about this whole scenario when it comes to the controversy. Street Fighter V releases. It comes out, right? First thing, the servers. The servers was messing up. The first day, the first day the game comes out, servers is messing up, people can't go online. Okay, fine. And within that day, or a little after that day, Everything is back up and running really good. The game it's amazing. It's working really, really great. You know what I'm saying? But people, journalists, YouTube gamers with their channels, all this other stuff, took time out to assassinate Capcom and Street Fighter V and Sony. They took their time to assassinate and say, oh, this game is broken. They gotta stop releasing games like this. It sucks. Forget Street Fighter V. Don't buy it. I'm seeing all this stuff, right? The very next day, or within the first day, servers is back up and running. Everybody's playing, having a good time. Twitch is on fire. YouTube gaming on fire. Everybody's having a good time. What bothers me about that situation is that the energy, the time and energy that people took to assassinate and annihilate the game because it wasn't working for a little while, the moment the servers and everything came back up, I didn't see nobody making videos saying, hey, it's back up. Yay, Capcom. Hey, it's back up. Yay, Sony. Yay, Street Fighter. Go get it. I ain't see that. Every time people, just in general, from a mentality standpoint, when people get an opportunity to spread negative energy, they take it like a football and go straight 100 yards to the touchdown. The moment it's time to eat your words or whatever, or apologize or be positive, people hesitant, or I'll do it later, or just never get to it. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. It's bad, because I feel that gamers, we have to be better gamers to support developers. If a developer come out and the game is messed up or is bad or whatever, that's the best time to show even more support. You never know what you're going to get the second time around, or you never know what you're going to get once certain things get fixed. You know what I'm saying? Game developers, gamers, publishers, PR, all these people, we all got to have some sort of relationship to support one another, because at the end of the day, we got to grow the culture. We got to grow the business. You see what I'm saying? If people get so caught up in their own emotions and their own feelings that they're willing to tear down the very thing that they're a part of. And then people wonder why ignorance is so easy to catch. It's like a cancer. Because everybody want to be negative. Shots fired! You already know how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the first thing that I want to talk about, the servers. So many people annihilated it, but now it's back up and it's running. And they also made an announcement that there will be some maintenance. They working on it. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect that. Now, my analogy with this whole server situation is everybody that was talking a whole lot of trash about the servers initially, right? First day. What I want to bring to light is that this is not a traditional Street Fighter that we're used to. It's on a brand new engine, Unreal Engine 4, I believe. So Street Fighter V is running on a new engine. They got new characters, and it's not recycled. Like, look at Ken. It's a whole new Ken. It's not like a carbon copy and paste of other Street Fighters. You got new moves, new animations. Like, they redid everything from the ground up. So this is truly a brand new birth of a franchise that we grew up on back in the day. This is also the first Street Fighter on the PlayStation 4, on the new system, with a new engine, new everything. So I see people complaining about, oh, it only got 16 characters. It's 2016, they only got 16 characters. Initially, yes, they got 16 characters. So what? Play them, learn them. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy what you got, because everything is brand new. Now, to give you the analogy that I told you I was going to give you before, everybody that's watching me right now on this video, everybody that's watching me right now, that's one. Or anybody that goes, let's say you go to a job interview and you get the job, right? And then you start the job on your first day. Now, it's your first day. You don't know everything. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to have to learn. But would you want somebody in your ear saying, oh, see, you messed up. Oh, you ain't this. Oh, F you. Oh, like, is that type of energy going to help you on your job on your first day? Is that going to make you better? Or is that going to make you worse, or make you say F you back, and then everything just falls and everybody loses? Or if you have somebody saying, hey, don't worry about it, it's your first day, we got you, we know your capabilities, just work on it, whatever support you need, we got you, boom, positivity. And look at what Capcom did. And it's crazy because Yoshi Ono apologized for saying he had to apologize for shit. He had to apologize for nothing. Everybody need to be thanking this man, because if it wasn't for him and Sony and everybody coming together, Street Fighter, we wouldn't even be talking about Street Fighter right now. It would be no Street Fighter. It'd be only Mortal Kombat, only Tekken, and all this other stuff. Everybody, this sense of entitlement and complaints is ugly. So I got a lot more to say, but let's talk to the audience. Wow, we got 48 people up in here. Okay, cool. OG Bobby Johnson, God bless, what's going on? They came back up but kept going out sporadically. That's the we talking about. Okay, Anturius Williams, God bless. Okay, OG Bobby Johnson. Now what I want to say to you is that's not BS. If the nature of the internet, the nature of technology, the nature of anything can mess up. I want to ask everybody out there right now, even you, OG Bobby Johnson. I love that movie, by the way. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? South Central. But anyway, I want to ask all of y'all. Have y'all ever messed up anything? Are all y'all perfect? Everybody that's watching, is all y'all perfect? Have y'all ever messed up on anything? Have y'all ever messed up on something where somebody else said, oh, you BSing? When in reality, you working your ass off trying to do something? And they gonna tell you that you BSing? You don't even, how many times have y'all gone through hell to get something right, and the moment you get it right or something go wrong, somebody just assassinate you and say you ain't nothing, and they don't even know what it took for you to get to where you at? You know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever felt that way? Well, you gotta look at it from the standpoint of a gamer, a game developer. We all go through it, but the best way to get through it is to support one another. You know what I'm saying? All this bashing and all this trashing is not going to get what you want faster, and it may not even guarantee that you get what you want at all. People wonder why we got such a divided relationship in the industry. Is because everybody want what they want when they want it, but the world don't work like that. Technology, it don't work that way. You see what I'm saying? So it's not BS if a server go out. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying right now, there could be a big storm and your electricity go out. Okay, you gotta deal without electricity for the moment until it get back on. It's nature. These things happen. Sometimes you can't control them. You just try to do your best to fix them and keep it moving. But this is our culture. This is our industry. So if anybody gonna represent, it gotta be us. You feel me? So we gotta represent in a better way. We have to be better gamers. We have to be better supporters of what we love. Or else people on the outside looking in is gonna look at us like we a joke. We number one. Gaming industry is number one, dude. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's act like it. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, there's only 16 characters, 10 stages. There's no arcade mode, okay? But there is a survival mode, which is very different. You got your training as always. You got your battle lounge, even though you only have one person in it. I assume and I hope that that'll grow. But if it's only just one person in it, fine, so be it. It's just one person in it. You guys have to understand, you girls have to understand, is that games are services now. This is not Atari 2600. This is not Sega Genesis. This is not Super Nintendo, where you buy a game and that's it. Games now are more investments than ever. Because if you look at a game like Destiny year one is way different from year two. So a lot has changed in that world. You know what I'm saying? Drive Club. Mad people was hating on Drive Club, giving it 6s and everything. But it's still the most talked about racer right now, even above Forza. And it's sold more than Forza, if I'm not mistaken. Because of the way they supported it. The service of it. You feel me? So we have to understand that since games are services, we have to serve the industry too. We got to do it right. You feel me? If there's some BS going on and things we don't like, voice your opinion. Talk about it. Yes, talk about it. Get it out there. But you don't have to be an asshole to get a point across. You see what I'm saying? And I see a lot of journalists and a lot of these YouTube gamers they're assholes about the way they approach things. And there's no respect in that. That's all I'm trying to say. So we're going to move on, but let's talk to the audience. Alright, the action figure. What's going on, baby? I love Street Fighter more than anyone, but lacking basic arcade mode is... Dang, I'm sorry, man. I missed your question. I'm sorry. But just to speak on lacking in arcade mode. Now, let's talk about what arcade mode is. Arcade mode, you pick the single player, and you just keep going through players. Like, you keep fighting through players. That's all you're doing. That's what arcade mode is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a story mode. It's arcade mode, and you just playing people. That's all you're doing. So when you turn on fight requests, right? And let's say you're playing survival mode. When you're playing survival mode, all you're doing is fighting people, going to another stage, but it's a bit deeper because you could choose your health and choose certain things and modify it like that. But if you're playing a survival mode, or even if you're playing in the training mode and you make the dummy computer and change all this other stuff up, whatever you do, it's still the basis of what arcade mode was already. You know what I'm saying? All arcade mode is you pick your character and you play against all the other characters in the game. That's all arcade mode is. And you can still do that now in the game. And because of fight request mode, there's always a new challenger coming all the time because of so many players. So there's always a battle. Like, you see what I'm saying? So either, like, I don't get it. Like, what arcade mode was, you can still do in this game. It's just not called arcade mode. That's all it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even understand why that's even a discussion. That's the first thing. Second thing is, let's talk about the story mode. The story mode, we all know in June the cinematic story is coming. We all know that. The story mode in this game is dull, is not exciting. It's just a few pictures and a few fights, and that's it. Ain't nothing exciting about this particular story mode. It wasn't designed to be exciting. The cinematic one is the one that's designed to be exciting. That's why they took a whole new approach. Everybody knows that. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, games are services now. So the game you play today is not going to be the game you play tomorrow. You feel me? So that's what it is. So, I just wanted to speak on this controversy because I feel a lot of people aren't saying the obvious. And the obvious thing is that they worked hard to bring Street Fighter V to fruition. It's here, it works, it looks great, it plays great, and people still complain. I just think that's immature and it's horrible. Period. Now, another thing I want to talk about is people was talking about missing features, such as things as spectator mode, and they felt that the game was bare bones and stuff like that. Here's a problem that a lot of people have, and a lot of people that discuss like console wars have the same problem too. Most people that don't own a PS4 or don't own an Xbox One, they will look at the PS3 and 360 era and make judgments based off that going into the new era of PS4 and Xbox One. The PS4 and Xbox One battle is way different from the PS3 and 360 era. Way different. So I said that to say this: you can't look at Street Fighter 4 and everything that Street Fighter 4 had and say Street Fighter 5 is missing features, because I don't recall Capcom saying Street Fighter 5 was going to have this and have this and have that like how Street Fighter 4 had. Street Fighter 4 is Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 5 is Street Fighter 5. And I feel a lot of people was looking at Street Fighter 5 and saying, oh, they missing this. But they ain't missing anything. Like, they're not missing nothing. What's there is what they wanted to be there, and what's coming is what they said is going to come. And anybody that's reviewing or upset at Street Fighter 5 for not having some of the things that Street Fighter 4 had, play Street Fighter 4. Like, period. So let's talk to the people. Oh, dang, Mika, I'm sorry, I missed your question, Mika. I'm sorry. We got 80 people up in here. What's good? Yo, Wayne DeVore, God bless. What's going on? Street Fighter 5 kicks ass. Long time fan, gangster. That's what I'm talking about. Shut fire. You already know what it is. All right, Thematicus. No one complaining about Street Fighter 4. It was good. Yeah, exactly. Well, Street Fighter 4 was good. Street Fighter 5 is good too. The problem is, there's things in Street Fighter 4 that people probably wanted in Street Fighter 5 and they complaining. People gonna complain about anything. It's crazy. OG Bobby Johnson, my man's back. It's not the same. It's not the same. You fight all the characters up until you get a boss. Then you get a story at the end. Not the same, dude. Are you referring to the survival mode I was talking about? Okay. Here's what I'm trying to say about arcade mode. Once again, arcade mode is just a mode where you fight other characters. That's all it is. That's it. Like, that's like if I go to the arcade and I put a quarter in and I'm fighting all day. Like that's what it is. I can do that in Street Fighter 5. Whether it's training, survival, like whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. Like, I'm not missing anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing. What I will say this. Spectator mode. That's a mode that people love in Street Fighter 4. And I'm pretty sure they would love to have in the Street Fighter 5. It's not there. Will it come? Probably will. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that it's not there, you can't, like, for the person that's saying Street Fighter 4 had this, Street Fighter 4 had that, well, there's things that Street Fighter 5 got that Street Fighter 4 don't got. It's a new game. It's a new beginning for a franchise that's old. So allow them to let it grow. Games are services now. Pillsbury, what's going on? Agreed, Queen B of gaming. It was for Evo, and they should delay it. OG Bobby Johnson, but we're not playing it at the moment. That's the problem. Why you're not playing it at the moment? Like, are you referring to the online portion? Because the world don't revolve around online gaming. You can play the game offline against the computer, or you can play with your friends if they're at your house. If they're not at your house, okay, you could share play the joint. Like, cause on PlayStation 4 you got share play, so I could play against you. And I don't even gotta worry about the online users being interrupted with a fight request. I can just share play with a friend of mine if they don't got Street Fighter 5, and then play it that way. Like this, I feel like there's so many excuses being made that's holding people back from enjoying the game. Like, it's crazy. Like, you could go to training and play the game all day against all the characters on any difficulty level to learn the game and still enjoy it. It's the same thing. Like, I don't get it. Just play the game. Like, it's a fighting game. You brought it to fight. Whether you offline or online, you can still fight in the game. You want to fight against people online? I get it. But the nature of the internet, sometimes things go offline and then they get back on and it's fine. Know what you're investing in. Like, it's crazy. Mika, okay, if this happened to MKX, a lot of people would have bombed its release. Mr. Cool Fantastic, man, somebody give the God a Nuketown code. Okay. Deontay Gay, does the price bother you? Hell no, the price don't bother me because the game is fire, and you also gotta know what you're buying. For example, like Street Fighter 5 for me, I love Street Fighter. So I just love to play the game. That's one. The story that's coming, I'm very excited about that. So I can't wait to play that. There's nothing. Let me explain something to y'all. When you buy a fighting game, right? When you buy, no, wait. I'll tell you even better. Cancel. I'll tell you even better. Any game that you buy, you brought it because you like it and it plays good, you enjoy it. I don't care if it's single player, I don't care if it's multiplayer, it doesn't matter. A good game is a good game, and a good game will always be played. I could turn on Mike Tyson Punch-Out right now and play it all day and enjoy it. I could turn on Ninja Gaiden, play it all day and enjoy it. I could turn on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, play it all day and enjoy it. I could turn on Fight Night Champions, play it all day and enjoy it. Why? Because a good game is a good game. I could turn on Dreamcast and play Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. A good game is a good game. It don't matter whether it's online or offline or whatever. As long as it works, that's the only thing that matters. I'm going to ask y'all a question real quick. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Is there any game right now, old or new or whatever, that you just love to play, whether it's online or offline? There's just a game that you just pick up and play because you just love to play it, because it just works good. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I want to see what y'all working with. All right. Vabam, what's going on? Oh snap, throwing out the old school games. Old school games. You already know what it is. Vabam, God bless. Jesslyn Voorhees or Jason Voorhees. Okay. This game ain't worth. Okay. Great John, what's going on, Great John? Wow, you said F Street Fighter. Wow, that's huge. Okay. Eddie Lopez, Evolve is going on. Alright, so Evolve is one of your favorite games. A lot of people don't even play Evolve that much anymore. It's not what a lot of people thought it was going to be. But if you enjoy it and it's good for you, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, Vex HS, are you from Somalia? I hope you're not talking about me. I'm from Brooklyn. Jova, is there anything PlayStation? Is there anything on PlayStation that you don't like? In terms of what? Like, is there any PlayStation games I don't like? There's a lot of games I don't like. But when it comes to, reviews and things like that, like I said before, I'm my own boss. So I play what I want to play, or what I'm interested in, unless I get a special request to play certain things. So, but for the most part, everything that I'm interested in, I usually love a lot. But there's those rare occasions where I get a game and I'm like, it's not what I thought it was going to be. It's not all that, so that's like, I'm not a big fan of Bloodborne. It's not a fun game to me. It's hot. I know why people love it, but it's just not a fun game for me. You know what I'm saying? King Midway, I enjoy MKX because it's a full game that's loaded with replay value. Hey, King Midway, I'm glad you said that. I love Mortal Kombat 10 as well. I like Mortal Kombat better than Street Fighter, me personally. But you said it's a full game. What makes Mortal Kombat 10 a full game over Street Fighter 5? Is it because it has more, let me know what makes you say that. Tomaticus, okay, I like the game, but I wish there was more. Boom, here we go. Here we go. Shout out to Jay Anderson with that Def Jam Vendetta. Gangster. Justin Torres was going on. But there we go. I like the game, but I wish there was more. Here's what I want to tell y'all. Here's what I want to explain to y'all. Okay. With Street Fighter 5, this is a game that is built from the ground up on a brand new system. Right? They got a new engine. They got all this new stuff here. The thing that's amazing about what they're doing is, somebody said it earlier, and they was talking about how when it comes to Street Fighter 5, it seems like people are more interested in the quantity over the quality, which is very backwards to me. Because in Street Fighter 5, you have an incredible game, an incredible deep game. It looks beautiful, plays beautiful, and when you're online playing against people and you get good matches, it's that much more exciting. You got a major cinematic story mode coming for the first time ever in any Street Fighter game. Like, this is crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that they're gonna add new modes and new things because this is a game built to be a service. So everybody can sit up here and say, "Oh, I want more. I want more." We all want more. I get it. But if you're not going to be thankful for what you already got, and you're going to assassinate what you already got, let's say everybody was like truly assassinating Street Fighter V to the point where it didn't sell. Let's say Street Fighter V only sold like 10,000 copies when it came out because of everybody annihilating the game and talking trash about it. Just now he said, I want more. I like the game, but I want more. Would you get more if that happened? No, you wouldn't. You gotta ride the wave from the bottom to the top. That's what the gaming culture is. We support one another. Street Fighter V is nowhere near a bad game at all. I just feel people are complaining that they just want more of it. So how bad is a game if you're gonna sit there in the same sentence and say you want more of it? That's a good problem to have. The developers like, dag, yo, I wish we could do this, I wish we could have did this, but such, like, it's crazy. But I love Street Fighter V. My overall review of the game, I'm just blown away by the graphics, I'm blown away by the gameplay. The story mode is lackluster. There's nothing really exciting in terms of the story mode that's there now, because it's just a whole bunch of, pictures, a few fights. It gives you some sort of a backstory, but not really when you actually go through it. You see who's associated with one another, but that's cool. But the real story is coming in June, so we can get excited about that. Survival mode is pretty cool. It's different because the way they utilize the points, so you could be able to get your health up or your defense up or your attack up as you go through the different stages. That's pretty cool and very interesting. One of the problems that I have with Street Fighter V is the difficulty setting. It seems like when I play in the story mode and I try to put it on the hardest level, it's like they don't fight hard at all. So it feels like I could just run through it and it's not cool. Even in the survival mode, you got easy, normal, hard, and hell. I always put it on hell to see if I'm going to go through hell to get through these other stages, and nothing. But when you go to the training and you put it on level 8, you get some good fights. You get some good fights. I mean, crazy. So, there's a lot more to this game to explore and expand on, but I love it. I think it's great. So, I'm about to wrap it up, but I want to see what everybody else is talking about real quick. So, Cat Bug, God bless Cat Bug. The game isn't even complete. Kind of like Kanye West, Pablo. I don't understand how the game isn't complete. If the game isn't complete, then, I don't understand how it's not. Like, can you explain how the game isn't complete? D Brodus, whooping 50 in this game as we speak. Oh, for real? Really? Okay. Mitch Mustang Sr. What's going on? Street Fighter V has 0 for the casual player. With servers down today, what can you do? Okay. Street Fighter V. Let me explain something to y'all. Right? When Street Fighter came out back in the day, Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior, the first time this arcade game came to the home console, there was no online. But why do we love it? We just love fighting. Period. We just love fighting. So when you say, what can you do with the game if you're not playing online? Play the game offline and fight. Period. Like, people think that offline don't exist anymore. Like, this is ridiculous. I understand everybody want to go online and fight against people. Fine. And it'll happen. It's not like you're not going to be able to do that ever again. And then what's so crazy about the game is that you got PC versus PS4 players. And they show you the logo so you know who you're going against. And you get great matches even when you go against the PC users. And so you can actually see who's truly the best player, a PC user or a PS4 user, console versus PC. This is crazy. Crazy. Y'all, man, this is crazy. Mega Primatron, share play it. Yep, that's true. Jay Anderson, game will get better over time like a fine wine. The game is already great. It's just waiting for new modes and newer things to add to the game that's already there. The game is great. There's nothing wrong. Let me ask y'all a question. I want to ask everybody a question. What is wrong with Street Fighter 5? And when I mean what's wrong with Street Fighter 5, I'm talking about when you pick up the controller and you play the game, you control the game, you control the characters, you're actually fighting the gameplay. What is wrong? Tell me what is wrong with playing the actual game. Or is the complaints about the fact you can't always go online because such and such and you want some other modes? Because if that's the case, y'all complaining about features. Y'all not actually complaining about the game. And that's all that matters. The core of the game. Mitch Singer, the game had arcade mode, right? Street Fighter 4 did, yeah. Two missing characters. What characters is missing? They got new characters coming. Like, they didn't say, hey, we're gonna have Ryu, and then Ryu ain't coming. Oh, we're gonna have Ken and Ken ain't coming. No, that's not what's happening. They got their characters and they bring in more. That's what they're doing. Matthew Patton, God bless. Did Street Fighter come out before Mortal Kombat? Are you talking about historically? Because historically, yes. But if you're talking about on these systems with PlayStation 4 and stuff like that, Mortal Kombat came out first. Jose, what's going on? Thank you, I appreciate it. Adolf Carl, it need more characters. Okay, great. So you said it need more characters. So the game ain't bad, ain't nothing wrong with it. You just want more. And that's what I'm trying to explain to people. You want more, you're gonna get more. But getting more takes time. That's what I'm saying. Like, allow the time to happen, play the game for what it is, and get it popping. And if there's things about Street Fighter 4 that you love, play Street Fighter 4 too. Okay, Gal should have been available day one. Hey Jason, we don't always get what we want. That's just the nature of how it is. It's a kill. What's going on, kill? Only thing missing is arcade. Okay, where's Dudley? Yeah, okay. I love this. I love all this energy right here. I love all of this because all of this proves my point. And my point is that Street Fighter 5 is a great game. We all just want more, and that's what I feel this video has proved. That we all love Street Fighter. Can we all agree that we all love Street Fighter 5? We just want more. Especially coming off of Street Fighter 4 where you had all these characters and all these other features and modes. You just want to, like, if everything that was in Street Fighter 4 in terms of features and modes was in Street Fighter 5 day one, nobody be complaining right now. Assassin Joe, what's going on? Nothing. The fighting mechanics were so easy than the previous. Well, to me, I think that's a good thing. I don't think if you're playing a fighting game, it shouldn't be hard to play. The mechanics shouldn't be hard. Why? Because you're controlling fighters that are masters at fighting. That's like if I'm controlling Spider-Man, it's not hard for Spider-Man to be Spider-Man. So it shouldn't be hard for the user to control a Spider-Man because all he's doing is being who he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like if I was in a video game and you're controlling me. It's easy being me. So it should be easy for you to control me as you go through what I'm going through. Okay. Edward Moses, God bless. 3 characters for $9.99, I bet. Hey, whatever. If that's what it costs, that's what it costs. Can't, but story mode sucks, though. But I agree with you, bro. Yeah, like I said, story mode ain't nothing special, but we all know why, because the cinematic joint is coming. But bam, you rock. Or you rock a stick hip hop. I'm not sure how to feel about that, but okay. So yeah, so we've been talking for roughly 45 minutes. And stuff like that, going on a 45-minute mark. I love the game. I think the game is incredible. But I also wanted to touch on those controversy issues because I truly feel that Yoshi Ono had nothing to apologize for. I feel us as gamers, but then this culture need to be better gamers and less entitled gamers. You know what I'm saying? If we want more, tell them we want more so they can get the feedback and work on that. Cool. But also let them know that what you gave us is great. We love it. We just want more. We expected more since day one because of Street Fighter. Obviously, we didn't get it. Probably didn't get it because you got a new engine. Probably didn't get it because it's the first Street Fighter on PlayStation 4 and there's a lot going on. You don't understand what the development scenarios is like behind the scenes. The time that it's taken to do a cinematic story. You know what I'm saying? All these new animations, everything is revamped. It takes a lot to do that. Do y'all understand how long it takes to animate a character? Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, respect the craft, support the culture, and we will get more. And the more we support, we'll get more even faster. But the more we bash for the sake of bashing, think about it like this. How the hell somebody's going to bash and get mad, but then still play the game all the time? If you don't like it that much, why you playing it? It's crazy. If you didn't care that much, why you talking about it? It's crazy. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we all love it. So let's get the negativity out of here and just be more positive and supporting them. Tweet them like, yo, look, we love the game, we want more. We love the game, we need this. We love the game, we need that. We love the game, we love the game, we love the game, but we need this, we need this, we need this. That energy is going to make us get what we want faster and better. So recognize what it is, because you don't want nobody doing that to y'all. Shots fired. Gangster, you already know what it is, man. So first, I just want to say, can I dab? I don't dab, you know what I'm saying? That's not me. That ain't my style. From Brooklyn, so I don't be dabbing, son. Like, that's not me. But you know what? For the fans, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Hip-Hop-Gamer. I give you one. Word up, you know what I'm saying? So that was the Hip-Hop-Gamer dab right there. Boom, we live. But yeah, so I just want to say one love, God bless, and I'm very thankful for everyone that showed up, and I'm always looking to learn from y'all as well. So whatever y'all got to say, whatever y'all want to do, I'm always looking to learn from y'all as well. I love your feedback. I love this energy. This is what it's all about. Nobody's calling nobody names or bashing. That good energy. I love that. Yo, I live for that. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, we about to get up out of here. Street Fighter 5, if you don't got it, go get it. And if you got it and your friends don't got it, share, play it so they can see it and experience it and play with you. All that other stuff, man, is great. So we out of here. Hot 97, BET, GameStop, my partners. Make sure you guys go out and check out the games case, especially the Street Fighter 5 Vanguard edition. This is phenomenal. So shout out to my peoples, John and everybody over there at the staff. Shout out to my homegirl Angela Bassett and Gerard Butler. I love these two. It's amazing. Make sure y'all see London Has Fallen March 4th. And shout out to the legendary Hideo Kojima. This is my man right here. Alright? One love. And everybody that's watching, one love, and thank y'all so much for supporting. It's your boy Hip-Hop-Gamer. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Hip-Hop-Gamer. My PSN ID is Real-HipHopGamer. And my Xbox One is Real-HipHopGamer, one whole word. One love, God bless, and make sure when you put God first, everything will work. Alright, that's the quote right there, okay? You put God first and everything will work. I really love y'all and I thank y'all and I hope y'all have a blessed and amazing night and we'll speak tomorrow. Peace.